So, ladies and gentlemen, there was a court ruling today in Pennsylvania, and it has everybody crying, scared to death, and it was a bad ruling. We got turned down by the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, the appellate court in Pennsylvania. Um, they overturned. You remember during the election when the Supreme Court gave the order that they had to let the watchers come in and watch everything. Remember, Corey Lewandowski had that. And, well, we just knew that, that would get us in, but it didn't. So today it was appealed, and the court ruled that we did not have to be in the building for that vote count. Now, hold on. Professor Toto pulls curtains back behind all the lies and in the land of Oz. Well, right now, I'm going to pull back the truth about today's ruling for you, and you're going to want to share this to everybody that's been crying. If you ever come to my class, there's one thing we believe in: the rule of the law. I've taught you the beauty of the Constitution, the beauty of the law. It is not perfect, but it's the most perfect thing that we have on planet Earth. So I read the ruling. I read it top to bottom, bottom to top, and I noticed something. I noticed that the court ruling today puts all the blame right where we want it to be. Exactly. Do you remember I taught you about another path to victory? If you've not watched that video, as soon as I'm done here, go to my channel, look for the video that says another legal path to victory. And I taught you about, hey, Chen, I taught you about the state legislatures and how the most wonderful thing that would happen for our cause is if the state legislatures actually stood up and corrected some of these problems and refused to certify. Hey, Ferry. Now, what happens is in the state legislature, the Constitution gives all the power of the election to the state legislature, not the Secretary of State, nobody else but the state legislature. Now, this is important, so important, because the Supreme Court said the reason we're not going to uphold the ruling that said they had to let the watchers in so many feet is because guess what? The legislature messed up. Oh, this is good news for our cause. The legislature did not write in the law how many feet, minimum feet, was required. So therefore, the Supreme Court says we cannot come in and just rewrite the law or do the job of the legislature. When they wrote the law, they didn't write how many feet or how close the watchers had to get. It was a bad law. They didn't write it in the law. And hey, Light It and Run, I appreciate all the support I get from you. I see every message you send, but we have been overwhelmed, my friend. But thank you for your support. Now, let's get back to the class. So the legislature messed it all up, right? Exactly. So the Supreme Court says, we're not going to this ain't on us. We want to wash our hands just like Caesar washed his hands of Jesus. He said, we're going to wash our hands. The legislature messed it up. We're not going to do the legislature's job. So guess what that means, everybody? That means that the Pennsylvania legislature is led by, oh, hey, Miss Haven, I appreciate all y'all's support. It means so much to me. The legislature cannot be led by, it is currently in Pennsylvania led by what party? I'm going to give you 2 seconds. It's led by the Republican Party. Oh, yeah. This is going to the Pennsylvania legislature. They've got to correct a mess up that they made. They are going to see how they messed it up so bad when they wrote the law that it's caused all this, that only they can correct it. So that is our best hope right now. Of course, if they decide not to and choose not to, we're still going on the path to the Supreme Court and then the House of Representatives. But the quickest and most wonderful thing that could ever happen is if the Pennsylvania state legislature got back involved and fixed this problem and just took care of it. So don't cry over today's rulings. Yes, Vanessa Parvin, I'm so glad to see you today. I love my students. The teacher loves his students. Y'all are wonderful students. I need your help with something. So they're cutting our voice off everywhere, right? I strongly believe, hey, Pat, I strongly believe that when I log into Facebook in the next few days, in Facebook, I have 30,000 followers, 5,000 friends. If you've asked to be a friend, oh, I would love to do that, but I just can't. So I really believe I'll log in one day and won't be able to get in there. So I am pleading with my students here to click on that notification bell. Subscribe. If you don't click on the bell and then click the word all, you will not be able to stay in touch with us. But if you'll click the Liberty Bell, I call that the Liberty Bell. When you go ding that Liberty Bell, when you do that, okay, Vanessa, follow me in my bestie on Instagram. Okay, when you click that Liberty Bell and click all, then you'll see every time this little Louisiana, Mississippi boy comes on the screen to help pull back the curtain on all the lies. Sure, we would have loved a better ruling today, but I read the words behind the words, and you need to go do it again. The legislature is at fault. The legislature can fix it. The legislature is Republican. God is good, and we have no fear. We're 14 days into destroying the globalist agenda. And folks, there's an army out there. You folks have really blown my mind. How many people love God and country? Now, listen, before I get off of here, do me a quick favor. I did a video last night called America 101. If you want to know this nation, you need 45 minutes. Now, it's not a wham bam thing. It's a presentation. But if you want to educate yourself tonight, get your little whatever you drink at night or whatever you do, sit down and watch America 101 and then show it to your children. Make your children watch it. Teach them how to be patriots. I deal with democracy and republic in that video. You will never think the same way. Sarah White, I'm going to give you, you're the teacher's pet right now. You said America 101 is amazing. Folks, y'all got to help me share. I was just a little small town country preacher, and I wasn't planning on going viral. Charge your battery and check your Wi-Fi. Okay. I'm from Germany. Oh, good to see you, Gianni. Hey, God bless you, everybody. Share, share, share. Please share, share, share. From my heart, share, share, share. I love every one of you. Good night. Let's keep fighting, okay?